Hey, what's up, libtards? Welcome back to my channel. Now, I don't know if y'all have heard, but there was an election recently in this country of America, and Joe Biden was elected the next president of the United States. But more importantly, Donald Trump was not. And you know what that means. Come on. God damn it, come on. Come the fuck, what? There we go, yeah. Go blue. Take that, fucking conservatives. Why are y'all so in love with Donald Trump anyway? He's a man? That's gay. Now, speaking of being gay for Trump, I have decided to compile some of my favorite moments from gay Trump supporters over the last 4 years. Sort of like a greatest hits CD, if you will. So let's start with everyone's favorite Trump supporting drag queen, Lady MAGA.
Coming out of the closet as a Trump supporting drag queen was difficult.
So Lady MAGA rose to fame, back when Trump was running for president the first time in 2016. She would go to rallies in full drag in an attempt to prove that Trump supporters were not hateful bigots, and Republicans started pointing to her as an example of gay people supporting Trump, and kind of propping her up like a puppet and being like, oh look, the LGBT community loves Trump, look, we got one right here. This administration won't be anti-LGBT at all. Cue the next 4 years. And she has such a pick-me attitude that she probably mistook that for genuine acceptance and support, which is kind of sad, honestly. But then it's hard to feel bad for her because she says shit like this.
And if Antifa shows up or Black Lives Matter shows up, you smile and wave because you know that your royal guard is going to take care of them. Proud Boys!
Yes, nothing says Trump supporters are not hateful bigots like, fantasizing about having a white supremacist group murder black people. Honestly though, I am so interested in what Lady MAGA will do next because she built her entire drag persona and like her entire personal identity on this presidential campaign, which is now over and is never coming back. So like, what is she gonna do with her life now? I don't know, maybe she'll pop up again in 2023 when the primaries start with a new name. She'll be Lady Rubio, or Lady Cruz, or Lady Bush. Well, whatever she does, I just hope that she moves on from MAGA soon because the election is over and she's still like desperately clinging to the slogan, and it's just pathetic. And she was always pathetic, but now it's just downright pitiable. Also, she sucks at drag. Like, she's been doing it for 4 years and she still looks like dog shit. Moving right along, another whack-ass gay Trump supporter from the 2016 election was Lucian Wintrich, or better known as the founder of #TwinksForTrump. First of all, don't twinks get a bad enough rap as it is? Like, come on, give us a break. I mean, them a break. He posted a photo series of shirtless twinks wearing MAGA hats, and if you've seen any gay photographer's work before, you can guess what these look like. Are you thinking something like this? Yeah, seems about right. Maybe that? Yeah, I don't know, something like this? Yeah, like we've seen it all before. But this photo series somehow got a gallery showing here in Brooklyn, which he claimed was meant to troll the art world. He also said that his use of the MAGA hats was the new Campbell's tomato soup can. Do you really think that these shirtless pics you took with the flash on is comparable to the work of Andy Warhol? Really? Your art is bullshit, and owning the libs does not make your low-effort iPhone photography daring. It's still just bad. Anyway, this dude ended up getting himself arrested for assaulting a college student during a speech that he was making about why white supremacy is lit. In fairness, she did steal his speech. Bit of an overreaction, I would say, in my opinion, but she did start it. I think she's a queen, though. But what's really funny is after the event, he tweeted this. It's really unfortunate that some of the kids at UConn felt the need to be violent and disruptive during a speech that focused on how the leftist media is turning Americans against each other. Tonight proved my point. Huh? You started the violence. We all saw the video. You grabbed a woman from behind, put her in a chokehold, and threw her to the ground because she took a piece of paper off of your podium. Like, bro, you gotta chill. Nowadays, Lucian Wintrich isn't doing much. He's just, hanging out with his friends and hosting coronavirus potlucks. The slogan for which is, they can't diagnose us all. Because, of course, if you don't know that you have a deadly disease, it can't kill you. That's just science, baby. Now, there was another, more successful version of Lucian Wintrich back then, known as Milo Yiannopoulos. Milo was a huge pro-Trump blogger, similar to like a gay Ben Shapiro, in the sense that while both of them are huge Trump fanatics, they never actually discuss conservative politics or legislature. They mostly just like talk shit about minorities. Also because they have both never touched a vagina. Heyo! Milo had a huge conservative audience online, which he built just by saying inflammatory things for the sake of triggering liberals, and you know how much Trumpies eat that shit up. Trump stans, Trumpinators. But unfortunately for Milo, he took things a little bit too far, even for his own fan base, when he decided to go on a podcast and defend pedophilia.
You're misunderstanding what pedophilia means. Pedophilia is not a sexual attraction to somebody 13 years old who is sexually mature. I think in the gay world, some of the most important, enriching relationships, very often between younger boys and older men, can be hugely positive experiences for those young boys.
I really don't appreciate the use of the term, especially in the gay community. Like, no, like we do not claim that, so stop, okay? Stop. You're not helping. In fairness to Milo, he did not say that molesting children is okay. What he said was that young boys, around 13 or so, that have gone through puberty, can actually benefit from having a sexual relationship with an older man. Wait, that is molesting children? Shoot. He did backpedal pretty hard on this one, stating that the video was edited deceptively, when the video is in fact not edited. It is a 5-minute long clip from a podcast with no cuts, so like, I don't know who you're trying to fool with that one, bud. I'm not going to read his entire statement because he did mention that he himself was a victim of sexual abuse as a child, and I wouldn't feel comfortable making jokes about that. However, Milo would.
And you know what? I'm grateful for Father Michael. I wouldn't give nearly such good head if it wasn't for him.
God.
What Milo failed to understand about the American people is that we will always take a stand against pedophiles. Unless there are only 2 options for president. But some British guy on a podcast? Pfft, not in this country. Nowadays, Milo Yiannopoulos is nothing but a broke-ass bitch. In 2018, he claimed that he had $4 million in debt. I don't know how he spent $4 million that he didn't have. He probably just went to art school, am I right? He got himself banned from Twitter and lost most of his followers, and now what little core audience he does have left is not enough to monetize, so he can't make his living online anymore. Which is like, okay, so just get a real job like the rest of us then. Sorry you don't get to be a mega rich internet celebrity anymore. Like, join the workforce, motherfucker. I don't feel bad for you. Okay, now let's move on to an actual politician and not just the pretend ones. Earlier this year, former Republican Congressman Aaron Schock came out as gay. And to his friends and family, that was quite the shock. Schock came out as gay in a personal letter he posted to his Instagram, which is the gayest way to come out. Most of the LGBT community did not give a shit about him being gay because of his horrible anti-LGBT voting record. In 2009, he voted against the Matthew Shepard Act, and in 2010, he voted against the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and he was also famously against same-sex marriage. In this coming out letter, he says, "If I were in Congress today, I would support LGBTQ rights in every way I could." Wow, it's pretty easy for you to say that now, though, isn't it? Ah, man, I really wish I were still in Congress because I would totally vote for LGBT rights this time around. Yeah. Too bad I'm not, though, so, oh well, do you guys forgive me, though? Sorry I voted against making anti-gay violence a hate crime, and sorry I voted against letting LGBT service members be openly gay in the military. Look at my abs, though, see? Yes, abs, forgive me, because abs, yes? No, bitch! Fuck you, and fuck every one of you homos who started thirsting over this man the second he came out. Do y'all know why he's not in Congress anymore, by the way? 'Cause it's wild. Aaron Schock resigned from Congress in 2015 after being caught spending campaign donations and taxpayer money for personal use. And he spent this money on the gayest shit ever, too, which includes, but is not limited to, redecorating his office to look like Downton Abbey. He also used it to bring a professional photographer on vacations with him so that he could get really good Instagram shots. And probably the worst, most egregious thing he did was he used the money to bring a bunch of his young interns to see a Katy Perry concert. He was indicted in 2016, but all of the charges were eventually dropped because he claimed that while yes, he did misspend all of this money on these things, it was an accident, Whoops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to embezzle all of that government money. I just forgot to report it to the IRS. Sorry, I spent 24,000 taxpayer dollars on Katy Perry. Do you guys forgive me? I have abs. See? Abs. So forgive me because abs. Drop all charges for me. No prison for me. Oh, thank you. Girl, fuck Aaron Schock. And not in the way that you thirsty horn dogs on Instagram want to. Nowadays, you can find Aaron Schock on the beaches of Mexico, quarantining with a group of what appears to be 5 identical quintuplets. Now, we have just barely scratched the surface of bullshittery that has been pulled by gay Republicans in these past 4 years, so I probably won't make another video like this for a while because I don't want my entire channel to just become about politics. But before I end this video, I do want to give a few shout-outs, a few honorable mentions, if you will. There was the time the Log Cabin Republicans, which is a prominent LGBT conservative group, got denied a booth at the Texas GOP convention because the GOP told them that their group was perverted and immoral and promoted unnatural sex, which is not funny. It's horrible and so homophobic, but at the same time it's but what did you guys expect to happen? All I'm saying is if you cover yourself in honey to try to impress a bear, don't act all surprised when the bear mauls you. There's also, of course, Caitlyn Jenner, who famously voted for Trump and endorsed him in 2016.
Donald Trump said, I could take a pee anywhere in a Trump facility, so...
And then 1 month into his presidency, he repealed the legislation that protected trans rights in public restrooms. And then 2 years later, Caitlyn wrote that op-ed about how Trump was not actually as pro-LGBT as she thought he was gonna be, and we were all yeah, no fucking shit, bitch. And then, of course, who could forget the absolutely heartwarming coming out story of Eric Trump? The president's second-born son bravely came out live on Fox News, stating that he was part of the LGBT community.
LGBT community, they are incredible, and you should see how they've come out in full force for my father every single day. I'm part of that community, and we love the man.
So Eric Trump, we all love and support you and your raging homosexuality. It's totally cool with us how much you love to have sex with men, and I mean he loves it. He cannot get enough of that sex with men, especially their big old dicks. Well, that's gonna bring us to the end of this video because I, unlike Donald Trump, know when it's time to end things and say goodbye. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Tell them to come on over and subscribe to my channel if they like gay bullshit. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and y'all already know what that means. I am dropping my first ever apology video at 1K, and it's gonna be epic and you don't want to miss it. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this entire video. I really do appreciate it. So now, let's play a little game in the comments, just between us. Let's all come up with our best new drag name for Lady MAGA. I think mine would be Supremacist. Thank you. That's it.